Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mansillon. I am called to come back and to come back to support the process of ascension. We are really getting prepared for a great dimensional shift. We've been talking about that for a very long time, but a lot of it is going to be it's going to shift it might shift very abruptly. There is all kinds of cosmic events, and we need to be prepared for that. We need to become master of our own consciousness, our own matrix, so that when we move into the fourth dimension, we don't project nightmares and fears and doubts into our reality. So it's like as we tune in, we become much more sensitive. As we become more sensitive, our feeling and sensation becomes deeper and more. We're getting more of it. So we need to get accustomed to handling more energy from within. Personally, there is sometimes the good alignment thoughts that create ecstatic feelings within my body. Sometimes it's an organ, sometimes it is in my arm, on my skin, sometimes it's part of my brain. I can't really figure out why this part is like ecstatic, is like getting ecstatic, but it's just it's a confirmation. Eventually, I would like to be the whole field. Once we achieve this complete transition, it's like the whole field will move into this great cosmic orgasm, so to speak, this great field of ecstasy. And but right now I cannot really understand why this is happening like this. I'm just enjoying it. I'm trying to stay within the energy when it happens, and so because it's beyond my ability to reason, but always find the good feeling thoughts to see what is your higher self want you to feel, want you to align with. It is all about following what's come from within. The challenge is to let it come, to the energy alignment, and not to try to grab it or to rush towards it. It won't work. It's a very it's about receptivity, and it comes and goes, and it keeps shifting. So we need to always be shifting with it. So it's letting go, holding on. It's just a dance with the energies of all that we are, all. Our matrix, all the past, the past life, conditioning, every thoughts, every words, every actions we ever took, as well as all the conditioning of the collective matrix is influencing us. So we need to become understanding it's all part of the great plan of evolution. But we do need to get a sense of attitude, to keep this sense of attitude, to remember you are a source energy being, to really continue to be confident, to be humble but confident about your who you are. And for the soul is always on the higher planes. If we were living in a fifth dimensional planet, our soul would be on the sixth or seventh or beyond plane to guide us on the higher plane. If we are seventh dimension, then it would be higher. So everybody's got a higher self. I've been revealed that my soul has reached the 10th dimension. So it's like well, yet it's like I keep traveling, and we're not limited by densities or dimensions, but it's like most of the time in the fourth dimension with the collective plan of what is going on here in my physical mission. The densities are stuck on top of one another, but we can already travel from all dimensions. The first dimension, the first density, I'm not talking about geographical or geometric dimension, it's more densities of experience. The first dimension is our cells, the dimension of exotic metals, the dimensions of minerals, and the cellular. We have trillions of cells, and some of them are enlightened. So it's like when you have good feeling thoughts, certain cells are just getting filled with light. Eventually, we want all our cells, but we have the same DNA within all cells. So if we can enlighten our DNA, it all get affected. And so this is the first dimension. It's like the cellular, our cellular reality. We're made of trillions of cells in reality. The second dimension is also the dimension of animals and plants and babies, little children, before they become sense of individuality, and also the sense of organs. Like the heart and the lungs and the liver, and it's like this is like it's already so we are, and then the third dimension is the ego mind. It's like the one that perceives reality through the senses, and that is connected to the physical realm. The fourth dimension is the realm of dreams, the realm of emotions, all our astral projections, from the darkest projection, the darkest nightmare on the lowest plane, and the most beautiful dreams on the upper planes. Once we reach the fifth dimension, the samadhi, we becoming free. We connect to the unified field of eternal life, which is integrated in the sixth dimension, in the realm of cosmic geometry, sacred geometry, and the harmonic fields. And then eventually we entered into the seventh dimension as the eye of God. We become master, and then there is a portal of infinity that opens to the eighth dimension. But all of that will be revealed from the soul, and we don't really need to label those things. We just need to go with the flow and experience the experience, to navigate. Personally, I don't know if you mentioned, you noted that, but the sleeping patterns are greatly disturbed right now. Right now, if I go to sleep at midnight, I would wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, mostly every day, with sometimes really good thoughts, or sometimes really bizarre thoughts. I have to transmute it. Those are opportunities. They're really important time to transmute. Then it takes me about 2 hours to go to sleep, like last night, and go back to sleep, and then to return, and then I would go to sleep at 5 and then wake up at 8. With like, so it's like different. The sleeping patterns are very disturbed right now, but what it is all because there is a need for acceleration to prepare us for this dimensional shift, and so it is very important to control our thoughts before before the shift is happening, and because otherwise the fear and the traumas will manifest into our reality. It's very important to let go of the past, of the traumas and fears of the past, to move into the joy within the present. Understanding all is orchestrated by the divine, and we're preparing for a great historical time. It is historical, the transformation that is coming. We all need to reconnect or remember our connection to the creator, to the source directly. There is no need for go-between. All the spirits we can call on will assist us as intermediary to litigate or to assist us in communication with the source, because sometimes they can help us, they can assist us with that. And for some time I feel I'm working on the string. It's like, whoa, but I have to trust the plan, and to know very soon that I do feel it, I sense it, I receive it, that we're going to be given the power and the authority, the divine authority, to liberate the world, to activate the collective Messiah. There's a certain number of avatars are going to be selected. We'll take whatever role God is giving us, even after we ascend, after we die, after we move back to the heavens. We'll be exactly where God has placed us. We won't. There is no higher or lower. We'll just be at the right place for where we are best to serve the creation. So it is. But it's very, very, we're really coming into this historical time, and that is coming, and but we need to master, to be the master of our own matrix, the consciousness, and to be alignment with our higher self, to let go of all the pain, and because we need to create a social memory complex that everybody can fifth dimensional social memory complex for the planet. And not everybody is ready, but we're already participating in the creation of that. And so our matrix is made of all our past energies, as well as influenced by all the collective energies, all the dark and light from the astral planes as well. So there is no need to fight the dark. The dark is dissolving. It's like, just don't even give it power. The critical mass for the light, the victory of the light, has been reached a long time ago. But for the change on the physical plane, it's gaining momentum now. It's going to, eventually the physical plane is always the last to be affected. So just go with the flow. Huh? Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you so very much for your kind donations, and for your support, for your likes, your sharing, your subscribe if you want to continue to follow. There's going to be some great, very interesting changes that are coming. I'm going to pull a few cards. The observer of the day is the observer. The observer is the observer. Is to be neutral, to achieve divine neutrality, to be able to see things beyond the ability to react. Okay. I was faced with a situation that pushed my button to such a level. Now I'm starting to gain enough space so that I can deal with it with compassion and without having to react abruptly to it. Um, so just achieving divine neutrality, to be able to be always to let go of all that is that is polarized, so that it can balance it out. What we need to, the highest wisdom is a step ahead. It's about finding assistance from others, helping each other. It's about to have enough vision to also to be prepared for things, and continue to assist the world around you. What we need to understand is peace, to cultivate the sense of inner peace. What we need to do is the tribe. There is a reconnection to all kinds of friends and new friends and partners and family members from our soul tribe. We're going to be able to reconnect to our tribe. We make meeting and new people all the time that are more aligned with the new paradigm. And the outcome is my card of the day, is the soulmates. There is the soul connections. It's like you have to know there is certain things that are predestined. We don't want to fight it. We want to go with the flow with that. For some cards with the Akash, the observer of the day is leaving or traveling. I do feel a sense of like great shift that is coming. The highest wisdom from the Akash is the baby, a renewal, a rebirth. We have to be reborn into a new state, as well as maybe for me, it's like I know I'm gonna have to have this person, maybe having a baby with, it's like children, family. Well, I have children, but I've never raised them, so it'd be a different experience. But it's much about wisdom. It's like for today, it's not for me. It's not about today. For today, it's about this rebirth. But if you having children is very important. It is, parenting is the greatest adventure that God has provided for them on this plane. And although we're not perfect, we'll never be perfect parents. God is a perfect parent, but we are not. So to judge yourself and just understand your children are just as sovereign. They belong to themselves, to their own soul and spirit as well. Yet we want to provide guidance and protect them as much as possible from the all the craziness that is still going on at this end of the cycle. Give them value, give them, and to be independent, to learn to be independent, and teach them to be leaders, to be the leaders of their own life. Well, I'm just expressing my thought, my values, my principles. After that, just use whatever you. There's only a matter of perspective. This universe is so vast. There is always different perspective. Or there's many people that are in the path of ascension that have very different perception on how things will happen, or what is going on. But there's certain things we resonate with, and others we just don't resonate as much. What we need to understand is the wishes. We made some soul plan, we made some soul wishes, and so we wanna fulfill that higher path. What we need to do is the angels, to be connected to the angels, to be in the flow of the angelic love and light and frequency. Call on your angelic teams to work with you. They're very discreet, the angels, not like ascended masters or archangels. That those I mean, for me, it's very easy to sense the presence of an archangel, or I can sense them, or the ascended master. As soon as I call them, they're here. But the angels are much more discreet. Yeah, they're very powerful as well. They have a great sense of humor, and they're very intelligent, and they work together very, very well. And the outcome is trust and faith. Have trust in yourself, have trust in the world, have trust in the creator. The more we give trust, the more we'll receive it. It doesn't mean to be deceived or to be fooled by. We can see beyond the veils, beyond the mask, and there is certain people that are lost in their illusions, and so we do not want to be deceived by that. But we want our heart will always guide us and let us know as we tune into the guidance. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I'm going to finish with a song and pull out a few more cards. It's an old song. It's called Just Like Heaven. Show me how you do that trick, the one that makes me scream, she said, the one that makes me laugh, she said, and throw her arms around my neck. Show me how you do it, and I promise that I'll run away with you. I'll run away with you. Spinning on that dizzy edge, and I kissed her face, and I kissed her head. I dreamed of all the different ways I had to make her glow. Why are you so far away? She said. Why don't you ever know that I'm in love with you? That I'm in love with you. You, soft and only you, lost and lonely you, strange as angel dancing in the deepest ocean, twisting in the water. You're just like a dream, you're just like a dream. Daylight licked me into shape. I must have been asleep for days, and moving lips to breathe her name. I opened up my eyes and found myself alone, 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 above a raging sea that stole the only girl I loved and drowned her deep inside of me. You, soft and only you, lost and lonely you, just like heaven. And the song reminds me of Los Angeles, my youth. It was a song of The Cure. I had a girlfriend that really loved The Cure. Listen to that all the time. Well, there's been many versions since then of that song. So the observer of the day is luck. Good luck. It's always good to have good luck. Be lucky in life. Trust your luck. Be lucky. Expect luck. The luck is when God wants to remain anonymous. It's like we're withdrawing some of the good karma we have in our banks. So the highest wisdom is overcoming the doubts. The doubts are really slowing us down. What we need to understand is we're protected. While we doubt, we are protected. What we need to do is work. Continue to work on yourself and prepare your plans to work for whatever you want to create, whatever you want to produce. And the outcome is to be moderated, it's to be temperate, it's to have the light part that remains dominant within ourselves. As we overcome the doubts, we may be hesitating still, and there is still hesitation that may be coming up, but then there is also the liberation that will be coming up, and then there is the revelations will also be coming up. So let us be ready for all that. But it's like sometimes it's okay to doubt, and it's okay to, because until we're sure, we want to base our life on certainties. These possibilities, probabilities, and certainties. And so certain, as more and more we learn to trust our higher self and consider the plans of our higher self as the most certain thing. Well, sometimes it's like rather than the physical manifestation of life. So it's like it's a challenge. The card of the day, the last card of the day from the Archangel is the Three of Gabriel. It means, it says, to succeed you must be prepared. It is time to go on to new steps. Optimistic project that manifests as scheduled. So really, she's getting ready. She's like she's getting ready to embark on this big ship. And so it's like, be prepared, prepare yourself for this great shift of energy. It will also manifest, of course, on the change in the physical plane on this matrix right now. But it's there is inner transformation that is going on. And there is great things that will be happening on the physical realm. So just continue to follow your heart, follow the whatever love, whatever your joy, your passion calls you to do. And so to be always attuned to that. Well, I hope this was interesting for you. I wanted to come and wish you a good day. May God bless you. May God protect you. May God guide you back into the light of your own divinity. And let us get ready for this big transformation. Thank you so much, my friends. Salat.